Hey guys, what's up? Team Wonderland here with Shesh. I'm gonna be doing a deck profile on Schwartz since Java told me to do it before I took it apart. Also, we're gonna be doing some deck building since Schwartz is such a kind of weird deck to play. A lot of people are not too fond of him, but I actually like the card. She's a pretty unexpected uninvited guest. But also to commemorate today, I was actually pretty happy because I got my last two perfect guards for Reverse Ashley. So finally got these two. So I was pretty happy. um, so I also got an extra sneak peek online, and they're randomized. So whatever we pull is whatever we pull. If we pull Kaka, then you guys are gonna be there with me, and we're gonna laugh it off. So, okay, let's start off with the packs first, and afterwards we'll lead on to Schwartz. So let's go with pack one. Let's see. We got some Aquaforce stuff, and the Rare Starter Vanguard Selenium. Pack two. Lovely. We got some Angel Feather stuff, Booster, and another Angel Feather Armin. Heard that's for another deck. It's two different types of decks you can build Angel Feather in this set. Aquaforce stuff. Another great one for Aquaforce. He's pretty useful. Let's see. Whoop. Whoop. My hands are so veiny. Got Deep Elite stuff. Oh, another critical for Great Nature. Awesome. Angel Feather and the Guru Madra, whatever his name is. Sounds like a Godzilla monster. And our last pack. Whoop. You got another red. Whistle Hyena. Whistle Hyena. Lady Gunner, another Aquaforce, Nubutama, and a Great Nature red. Alright, so it was Kaka. That was cool. Alright, now let's go with the deck profile. Now, normally for Schwartz, like I said, not a lot of people are too fond of him. He's kind of weird to play, especially in a deck where you are basically doing the Spikes Brother theory, where you go from an 11k, like Bat and Dragger, to a 10k again, like Schwartz, and that's not too good. So you basically got a one-shot type thing. Now, to start off, basically, obviously, we have our grade 3. Grade 3 lineup is our perfect the Break Red, 0. And then we got 4 Sword Child. I actually did once check in a Chaos Breaker, but you have to be kind of careful since you have to Soul Blast Starvaders. For our grade 1 lineup, we got obviously 4 Gravity Ball Dragon. So 4 Gravity Balls. This is my opinion, but I run an opener of Dark Gates. She's pretty good. She's a hand swapper. Sometimes she's okay. Not pretty good, but she's okay. Whenever you have like too many of like these guys standing around your hand, ditch and draw. You might draw into the sword shot that you need for a perfect guard. 4 Lananthiums. It sounds a little bit too much, but these guys are really good. I mean, as any Link Joker player will obviously tell you, Lananthium is he's the boss. Especially his boosting, and you log 5, and your opponent on your opponent's side of the field, he's basically a 17k booster. So, pretty awesome. 4 perfect guards, I'm kidding. You only usually run 2. It's mandatory 4 perfect guards. Now for the grade 2 lineup, the grade 2 lineup's a little bit complicated, especially since we got new stuff now. Now, I tend to run this guy. He's Fenrir, Gamma Burst. Fenrir is the Limit Break 11k, grade 2. He for being stuck at on your break ride until you finally want to go on Sword Shell, he comes pretty much in handy. You obviously want to ride it on break ride on top of break ride on top of break ride as many times as you can. I mean, it's kind of risky, of course, but if you know how to stall good, then you'll be completely fine. And Gamma Burst from Rear is a free 11k, so why not? The only problem is riding it, you're gonna be stuck at 8k. Obviously, we got 4 Gravity Collapse. I love his name. She's so cute. Look at that. Okay, so 4 Gravity Collapse. She's great. You write it on top of the grade 1 if you got the grade 0, of course, and you lock a unit on your opponent's side of the field. Now, if you for some reason go our Star Vanguard, Macro Hole, he's adorable. If you for some reason go grade 1, you got it. But if you go for the wrong grade 2, you have to check the top 7, and if you do get to pull off Gravity Collapse, then you get to ride it, but it loses the effect to lock. We got this is your obviously this is optional. You can go for Krypton. This is the 10K vanilla Krypton. Okay, he's cool. Looks like a kitty on 2 legs. You can go for, I call him Lugia, but Mobius Breath. Mobius Breath is a pretty good card to be stuck on. If you ride the wrong grade 2, say if you ride him and you don't get Gravity Collapse, then you're completely fine because you still got, you know, Mobius Breath, and your opponent is still going to be, you know, blocking because you know, they don't want to get stuff blocked early in, especially Pale Moon when they're searching top deck. They try to get Luquia early in the soul, or Eradicators are trying to retire stuff early. You can also go for Nobium. Nobium is I really wouldn't want to be stuck at the 9K, nor would I mean, Mobius Breath, I would like to at least be stuck at a 9K with a card that my opponent is going to be guarding, because they don't want stuff to get locked, rather than being stuck at a Nobium. Nobium's good, of course. She gets +2 every time you lock, but the thing is, when you have to wait so long to go off with a Sword Child, it's kind of risky. And plus, your opponent's going to be attacking it at all times, so you have to play her before you go and break ride next turn. Your opponent obviously knows. You play her, obviously stuff's going down next turn. Well, it's just one attacking for, you know, 9K. I doubt there's a Vanguard out there with 9K and what, old Nubatomas. So I prefer Krypton. Krypton, you'll be stuck at a 10K, which is still good. So, you know, you can hit low K Vanguards, especially second turn. So, you know, it's just pretty good. And of course, we can't really run these guys. I wouldn't run Pulsar Bear, because Pulsar Bear, you have to, if I'm going to run something that's like Pulsar Bear, I'd rather it be Nobium. He's an 8K, and he will be at 11 if your opponent has less rear guards than you. You know, it sounds kind of Eradicator-ish, but I'd rather be stuck at Nobium, where the only way my opponent's going to be less rear guards than me is if I'm locking. And if I'm locking, Nobium will get plus power. And we can't run him because we don't really have the Starvaders in the deck. This is a new card. I've been trying to see if I can tech in Palladium. Palladium comes in pretty handy. It comes in handy a lot. And the new deck, the Chaos Breaker, Palladium is amazing. Like, this card is staple in the deck. Some people run him at 3, some people run him at 4. In this deck, I was thinking of actually running him at 2 if I'm going to be running him by himself. If I do take in a Chaos Breaker, then I'll run him at 3. There's no problem with that. Counterboss 1, the last one card that you probably would have after activating Sword Child's effect next turn and relocking an opponent's card. It's actually pretty good. So, I'm thinking of taking these in. And of course, there's Colony Maker, which I just ordered. I do not have her yet, but when your opponent has a locked card on the field, you call her, Counterboss 1, and you get to superior call something from the deck. So you can make you can build up your field faster like that. So Colony Maker might be something I might want to take in this deck too, if I ever do want to play it again. But other than that, at the moment, I'm just building on this guy. So yeah, Sword Child is not main priority at the moment. But yeah, guys, that's it. Leave comments and subscribe. Tell me your opinions. You guys are the boss. And forgot about the trigger lineup. Obviously, it's 4 heals, 7 crits, and 5 draws. The annoying lineup. I've only topped like once with this deck. So guys, that's it for today. Again, rate, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Really appreciate you guys.